But does this actually play into anything, really? We shall see, obviously. Not that I would know, because I'm not going to replay every motherfucking visual novel part, but holy hell, this is pretty fucking long. For the first part, anyway. It's already 24 minutes as of this part right now. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm just so hungry. Whoa. Land ho! We really made it. It looks so different from hell. Maybe we should stay for a while, enjoy ourselves. No, the longer we stay, the more agitated the wolf Tengu will get. And the more time they'll have to amass a larger group to fight us. We do have to face that when we go back. Listen, I invited you to my crusade if we can steal things. And now we've embraced the pirate lifestyle, at least for now. So we can't go to heaven and not steal anything. I mean, we are pirates, I'll give you that. Okay. We can multitask. I'll just get straight to work setting up the shrine and you all explore a bit and find something to steal. Don't want it far off too much, it'll only take me a moment. Marissa runs off, Alice following close behind. They look so happy and innocent, I hope they don't cause any trouble. Satori gets off the ship and heads in a different direction by herself. She even smiles a bit, looking at the scenery. I don't walk too far off from the boat before I spot a nice little hill. We're already high in the sky, but hills are always open to breezes. I begin setting up. It's a modest little shrine, but I think it's perfect. Before long, it's all done, I say a little prayer. I turn around to start heading back to the boat, and I catch a glimpse of some celestials in the distance. They're partying and having a good time. I laugh a bit to myself. I suppose I expected heaven to be full of uptight and moral people. They're a bunch of partiers instead. Well, I guess I better head back to the boat now. I get back to the boat and I'm the first one there. I knew this would happen. I guess all I can do is wait. Heaven really is what I expected it to be. I remember being taught about it in the outside world. I always been devout, even when others lost faith. I always thought that I needed to be a good person to get into heaven. You had to be more than just be good, you had to be earnestly believe in goodness, believe God even knew your thoughts. I jumped a bit as that thought sunk in, and involuntarily looked around for Satori. I was alone, but that thought really startled me. I'm afraid of Satori because she knows my thoughts. Why hadn't I feared God as a child? Is it not because of Tori, but because I'm not thinking good thoughts? No, I'll strive to be a good person. Why do the bad thoughts only seem to happen when she's around? But it can't be her fault. They're my thoughts after all. Suddenly it dawned on me. As a child, I loved the idea of a God who knew everything I thought. Because he understood what I was growing and trying to be good, even if I slipped up every once in a while. Like a best friend you could find everything in, he knew about me and accepted me. I wasn't afraid of Satori, but due to the fact that she knew all my thoughts, I was afraid she wouldn't accept me. And that's wrong. That's a judgment. I've given her no opportunity to prove herself. And why should I care if others judge me? Why should I care if she knows my thoughts and they're all good thoughts? I believe in myself. I shouldn't have anything to fear. And in thinking about this, I realize that what Satori has is a precious gift. No one could ever be as close to you as she could be. She'd know everything about you. It's surely a burden on her, but I shouldn't judge her anymore. I shouldn't be putting words in her mouth and how she treat me or react. Everyone deserves a chance. I'm going to get her to know her. And we've got it! The sound of Marissa's triumphant yell snapped me back into reality. I looked up to see her and I was happily skipping back to the boat. What did you steal? Oh, it's a secret. For the sake of time, I won't press it. Undisturbed, the two leisurely climbed back to the ship. Where's Satori? Here. I nearly jumped out of my skin. How long has she been on the ship? Was she hiding from me? I knew she could hear as I thought for all these things, but her face remained unreadable save for a small smile. Satori, how long have you been on the boat? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what that means. But let's go, shall we? You're absolutely right. Man your places, everyone. It's time to set sail yet again. I spent the entire ride back worrying about two things. How to deal with the Tengu and how to approach Satori. Should I apologize to her or should I start treating her differently? Should I ask for a clarification on whether or not she heard my Termalika and Revelation? And if she has it, should I explain it to her? And the Tengu, do we fight or leave? We can't fight them. That will mess up relations with the shrine. I hadn't finished debating about the time we had returned to Moria Shrine. It's absolutely silent as we fly over Moria Shrine. You can hear a pin drop. Just wait and see what happens. Yeah, don't like too close, yeah. It's best to be cautious. I start trying to raise the ship high into the sky when... thud. All of us spin around to find the source of the noise. You're back. For a moment we stood there speechless, all paralyzed with shock. Much eternal screaming. Intruder, make him walk the plank. Intruder, make him walk the plank. Aye aye. You think one of you can take on all four of us? Huh, as if. Oh, I don't intend to hurt you. Because none of us directly hurt you, right? Instead, we disrespected your compromise. So you kinda shouldn't need to respect your end either. Right. So what exactly does that mean? It means we no longer care to avoid your shrine or the humans who attend. The humans, they're innocent. They've done nothing wrong. Yes, but the shrine has spoken for them in the past, so their actions will continue to speak for them. No, it can't be like that. We're on a stay in heaven for a short amount of time. Does that not count for anything? It's the principle, isn't it? If the Wolf Tengu lets some people go to heaven without making an example of them, who knows how many people would try to take advantage of their softness? And it's about pride. Wolf Tengu are neither soft nor negligent. Exactly. Wait, whose side are you on? I don't choose sides, I stay on my own side. But I'm sure you know that, right? You recall the shout exchange we had at the shrine not too long ago, don't you? How do you know that? Let's just say I'm an empath. But I can promise you we will not be using this path to heaven again. Nor will we tell anyone else about it. In fact, our means of getting up there, the ship, is only temporarily in our possession. Temporarily? Its owner will surely be back for it soon. Hey! Marissa started to say something, but Alice placed her hand on her shoulder and she quieted. What business could you possibly have achieved in that quick visit to heaven? I didn't expect you would even return. But the fact that we did makes you suspicious. People shouldn't be going in and out of heaven. It's not the proper order of things. To be honest, it wasn't that great. Pretty boring. Don't think I'd like to go to go again. So did you intend to stay? You went with ill intent and then changed your mind. No. I went to build the shrine. As if I would believe you went all the way to heaven just to build a shrine. Oh wait, are you the Wind Priestess? Yes. The Tengu paused, as if perhaps it was now believable. Then suspicion spread all over her face again. If you really just wanted to build a shrine, why didn't you ask permission of the Tengu? Why did you run off from me when I confronted you? Those are the actions of a guilty person. At first, I didn't think it would be a big deal. And then when I saw you running after us, I realized it was a big deal. And then I figured you probably wouldn't listen. Why do you assume so much about the Tengu? You and I, we've never even met before. My realization I haven't replayed in my head. You're right, I shouldn't have. I had a big realization recently. I see the beginnings of a smile form on Satori's lips. I don't know if she heard all my thoughts from them, but I think she needs to. It all comes tumbling out. I realize that I make a lot of judgment about how people will act and react. And it's usually an excuse for me to hide from people, because deep down I'm afraid how they won't accept me. But I'm confident in who I am. I'm proud of my identity. And so there's no need for those judgments or for hiding. And I'm so sorry, Satori, because I know that recently you've been the biggest victim of those two bad habits of mine. Satori just looks at me with her usual wise, all-knowing expression. But it does seem happy. Meanwhile, Marissa's eye widened in shock. Yeah, I'm proud of who I am too. There's no reason I should have hid from you, Satori. She looks with new eyes at Satori, whose eyes are now soft as she looks back. I'm so glad I got to say something. Meanwhile, the Tengu is of course very confused. I just poured out my guts, probably at the wrong time. Well, while I'm at it, I owe her an apology as well. I apologize to you too. Me? Yes, I made a very poor judgment, and I should have consulted the Tengu first. Like Satori, I should have taken a moment to see things from your point of view. It won't happen again. But I understand when that's what's done. What's done is done. I can only beg you to spare the humans. In the meantime, what I do is earn your trust back, so that the Tengu could agree to leave the shrine be again. A series of very different emotions passed over the Tengu's face. I looked at Satori as an interpreter. She was smiling as if nothing was wrong. Ah, forget it. Huh? It really pissed me off seeing the four of you get into heaven when you clearly didn't deserve it. The only interaction I observed between the four of you was the screaming at this one Satori, I think. I don't know what happened at heaven, but somehow you've come back as more compassionate people at the very least. Not that it's my job to pass judgment. Forget what I said, just leave. The minute I see anyone else trying to sneak into heaven, the compromise is off. Will you really forgive us this once? If anyone tries to sneak into heaven after this, I will personally assist you in stopping them. The win is at your command. This is very confusing. I'm not quite sure what just happened. Me neither. I'm still processing what Sanae said. Just leave, but drop me off first, would you? Oh yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah, I'll call off the Tengu, I guess. We dropped off the Tengu and continued down the mountain. I freely let the winds carry us, and we made good time. Marissa seemed lost in thought. Satori drew near to her and smiled. I assume she's thinking over what I said. I was proud to have inspired these thoughts when I noticed Alice conspicuously positioned herself as far away from Satori as possible. I guess she didn't get it. Might as well. I started to approach her to talk things over when I felt a hand on my shoulder. Leave her be. Alice has secret thoughts she doesn't want to share. But thank you, Sanae. What you said and thought meant a lot to me. Satori. Yes. I said I'm sorry and everything, but I mean it's gonna take some time used to. I instinctively want my thoughts to stay in my head, you know? So know that I'm trying even if I mess up. I know. It won't be easy for you to tolerate me. A trace of sadness had returned to Satori's eyes. My heart broke too. I felt like we had made progress only to relapse. But I suppose things had improved at least a little bit. Listen, I'll be doing my best. I have a feeling we're all going to get closer on this adventure. That being said, we need to choose a new quest. Sanae, faith in my identity. So obviously we did the, I guess that was Sanae's route. It's possible we could have went with Marissa, Alice, and Satori as well, depending on the choices. So, but obviously it wasn't as clear cut and dry as some other visual novels have done. So that is how the game played out. So that's gonna be it for Pirates of Gensokyo. I'm not in the mood to go through the entire thing and try to get the other parts. That's gonna be a long time, supposedly. But if they have multiple routes, that'd be so fucking impressive for this game, considering it's pretty long as it is. But again, I don't know how visual novels are created, so I don't really know what to say. But yeah, that was pretty good all around. So Sanae improved as a character, like learning a little more, so that's nice. And yeah, unfortunately we won't get to know what Alice, Satori, and Marissa will be because I'm too lazy to go back and play it all. But yeah, it was a fun little adventure with them. But yeah, but I think I'm going to leave it off here. It's been quite a long session considering my only 3 days use recording this. So yeah, sad times. But anyway, like always, this is Magi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.